From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Task N Tuz.
Yes, welcome to Task N Tuz. I'm Luke Tasker, and I'm joined by Andy Fantuz, like we've done all year, once a week through the Ticats season. Tuz, it's finally Grey Cup week, man.
Grey Cup is here.
Oh, baby. It's here because you flew it in on a helicopter, man.
We're actually doing yeah, I did. That was pretty cool. We amazing. We got to go into these like legit Canadian Armed Forces helicopters, and these guys are wearing these masks, like these helmets that it's like Halo or something. It was so
So
bad,
sweet.
so sweet.
Yeah.
And we're taking off. We're just going off the ground, and the guy like opens the door, and he's like hanging out the door, looking at the propellers and stuff.
Really?
And I'm thinking, what is going on right now? This is wicked. And got to do a couple circles around Tim Hortons Field, get an aerial shot there, and then of course we landed in Bayfront Park where all the fans and lots of people from the organization were there, and got to say a few words about the meaning of the Grey Cup, as what the meaning of as a player is to be in the Grey Cup and be part of this, and it finally being back in Hamilton, man. It's been 26 years.
Dude, that is so awesome. What a great honor. The pictures, you look like I don't know, Secret Service or something like that. It looked like just an awesome event. It is amazing, man. Back in Hamilton, it just feels so right, and I always, when people first started asking me what it's like up here when I playing in the CFL, and the Super Bowl is such a cultural icon in the States. And this has been going on for 108 now Grey Cups. Like, what an awesome just piece of like Canadian history that we all get to sort of partake in and be a part of. And cool that you got to roll out of the chopper. That's great.
Yeah, I was very honored to be asked by the league there, and yeah, man, I've been to a lot of Grey Cups, and I love it. Like it's so much fun, and I actually just being here and being able to do Task N Tuz in person. I'm sitting there like staring at you right now, and normally we're looking at our screens,
right?
Is one thing, but you see all types of celebrities and big names in Canadian football in the area already, and the fans are just going to start rolling in as the days go on, and it's just going to escalate more and more energy every single day. But man, this is my 11th Grey Cup.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah, and they're fun as a player, of course, but it's a lot of fun as a fan. It's a lot of fun as a fan just to take it in.
Is that 11 Grey Cups as a player and then as a visitor as well?
So since 2006, my rookie year, I went in my rookie year. I was driving back to Ontario from Regina after we lost in the West final, and I said, I might as well just stop in Winnipeg for 4 nights and or 3 nights or something, and so that was my first one, and then I played in 5, and I only missed 2008 in Montreal, and I missed 2000 and put me on the spot here. 15 I missed because I was mad about that loss.
Because we should have won in Ottawa, and then we
that was a missed the one in Ottawa, and what was that, 18 I think. So other than that, I've been to every one. So since I came in this league, and I absolutely love it. Like, there's no tradition quite like it. And my parents actually started going before I was even in the league. So they were telling me how much fun it was, and they seeing people year after year, and it's like a big reunion, right?
It's awesome. Before we get too long into this episode of Task N Tuz is presented by Swoop Airlines, the official airline of the 108th Grey Cup. With Swoop, Canada's ultra not expensive airlines, you get to sky-high savings on flights, plus lots of aircraft puns. Oh dang, I botched the aircraft pun in the middle of the ad. So anyways, listen to the Ticats Audio Network all through Grey Cup week, as in partnership with Swoop, we're giving away 2 amazing prizes. First, a pair of Grey Cup tickets, and we're going to touch on this in a second, but you're going to hope you win this, because if you have to buy your tickets, bust open the piggy bank. The second prize, a possible pair of round trip flights to anywhere that Swoop flies. All you have to do is listen for the Swoop keyword. We'll give a different keyword in every piece of content we create this week, so the more you listen, the more chances you have to win. Go to ticats.ca/listen to win for full contest details, terms, and conditions. And keep listening to this episode. Andy Fantuz in a few minutes will give you the keyword for this piece of content. So speaking of the free Grey Cup tickets, the Hamilton Spectator reported that there's tickets going for $22,000.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Hey, it's a hot ticket.
Oh my!
It's gonna be a good show.
Well, they should do this in Hamilton every year. That's unbelievable. I mean, this is secondary market, so I guess who's to say who gets that 22G paycheck? But yeah, wild, man. And even like that's outrageous. But you can find other ones like you start getting in online. There's 19,000 for like the first row and stuff, and I mean, outrageous. But makes it exciting.
The Grey Cup is the single biggest event in Canadian, in Canadian sports and Canadian TV.
Iconic.
So.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's so Tim Hortons Field. Like there's that conversation about you could argue that it's not enough. It's not as many seats as you could get elsewhere in Canada. So maybe it's not the ideal venue for the game, but. I am not getting the sense the way that this week is, and we're recording this on Thursday, and the excitement and the energy. I mean, this is going to be an awesome venue for this game.
Yeah. Have you been to one as a fan?
Yeah. The only
Toronto?
time, no, not Toronto. The only time that I did was when I went out there for the awards in 2018 in Edmonton.
Right.
And it was sweet. And the thing that blew me away, like every single night we went to a different Ticat bar, like not just like a CFL like a Grey Cup party. It was like a Hamilton Tiger Cat bar, all over. It just was awesome. It was such a great environment. The game was icy cold that day. Like it was a frigid Edmonton winter already, and where Calgary beat Ottawa. But man, what a great! It is so fun, and it's. When you're there, like we are this week, just enjoying it, taking part in things like the Ticat Audio Network and things like the media sort of kickoff that they had last night at Rapscallion. So fun to be a part of that stuff. When you're a player, this week is like this is like the hardest week in the CFL calendar.
Yeah.
Like it's too busy.
Yeah, I always I found one thing that helped me as a player was sort of. Make sure that you have a point man for anybody who wants to get a hold of you.
Yeah,
and that was usually, unfortunately, fell on my dad's shoulders for his sake. But because it's just you get so many more people reaching out to you during Grey Cup week than a normal week, and you gotta you gotta continue. Your routine's already thrown off so much just by all the events, all the media. Events you have to do and the different luncheons and just the whole build up to the game. Mm-hmm. Plus you're in a different, usually you're in a different city. You don't have your facilities, whatever your routine is. If it's as far as like going to the gym or massage or whatever you're doing to get ready for the game, you kind of have to plan that out in advance. So I always find it very helpful to sort of plan out the whole week, by Tuesday. Even though you don't even know if you're going until Sunday night.
Right.
So you got like one day to pack and plan out the whole week, and then you just try to enjoy some of it.
Yeah, the Tuesday of Grey Cup week when you really just realized that you were going to the Grey Cup, and like not only do you have to start prepping for the game, but you have to like organize your entire family. You have to. In my last Grey Cup in Calgary, I was so close to having to go to an embassy in Calgary to sign an overnight document so that Jenna had to fly. Her passport was messed up. Like we had these crazy things, and I'm trying to get ready for the game, and it worked out without me having to do that. But like there is just some logistical nightmares, and Ticats get a huge break for not having to just travel west. All three of my Grey Cups had to go all west, and that just adds a whole nother layer of difficulty to the logistics of the week. I'll never forget. My first Grey Cup, and I had only been up here for 3 months or whatever, or half a season. But when you and I went out to Sask with the 2013 team, that didn't even feel like a league event. That just felt like a Rough Rider game. I didn't even recognize anything else but green everywhere. Whereas the rest of the Grey Cups were very it is a league. It's almost like a national holiday, But
Yeah.
2013, no, we were just we were enemies in an and behind enemy lines.
How awesome is it though on that Monday morning after the divisional finals, coming into the stadium with your your Grey Cup package, you got the whole itinerary, all the events where you're going to be staying, and of course your per diem, which is
Sizable,
because you got 6 or 7 days or
Yeah.
something worth of per diem. Man, it's just the energy is incredible, huh?
Oh, it's amazing, and that finals weekend is just so awesome because you don't even know if your job is still there tomorrow. Like, you got to win a game to keep going. It's just such a fantastic thing. And you're right, that moment when it's all that game's behind you and you think, whoa, we got another one. Like, very, very exciting, and everything sort of kicks into gear for the Grey Cup, and it becomes sort of a beast of its own. But I am so jealous that these guys are playing a home Grey Cup. I especially in that it's Hamilton in a city like this. Like, I think that is just such a unique experience and just an awesome way for them to end this season off.
Yeah, the buzz in this city is incredible right now. We were at the Bulldogs game together last night, and they had their Ticat night, and they were wearing these sweet Ticat branded jerseys.
Yeah. That was awesome.
And that was a lot of fun. Good hockey game and good atmosphere. But yeah, it's really cool here how it's all pretty central too. It's not sort of all over the city.
Yeah.
So if you're downtown, then you can kind of hit up pretty much every event. There's only a couple that are sort of on the outskirts, and of course the game is a few blocks away. But really for us, we're going to continue to run into a lot of familiar faces all week long.
Yeah, we're recording this in the Hamilton Convention Center, where so many of the events will be held, and we had the right down on James Street at Rapscallion last night for that, and sort of events all in this downtown area. Just a great week. We briefly touched on the finals. Tuz, did you see like the shenanigans after the finals in the Argos stands?
Oh my goodness!
That was
what
crazy.
is happening there?
That was a little rough, huh? Like, all around. I mean, it's hard to piece blame together here. Like, you can't have fans abusing players, but it got out of control pretty quickly.
Yeah. I don't want to speculate
Right, exactly.
where the blame lies, but I think all parties needed to sort of take the high road in that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Unfortunately for the Argos and for the league, some of the players and management were involved, and that's not a good look.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's you got to take the high road. But how I think back to after I lost 2 Eastern Finals, both in Ottawa, and emotions are hot, and just what we explained, the euphoria of winning that game and realizing you're going to the Grey Cup. The same on the other side when all of a sudden your season's over, and yeah, that's just a bad tough place to be in, and not surprising that something could escalate like that. But
let's make it a little more positive. So I've lost a few Grey Cups, unfortunately, but I was always I learned early that everybody's it's so somber, right? In a party after your team party if you lose, and so I always got on the mic and did my little lip sync or my little the Humpty dance. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
remember in Vancouver when Taylor Reid thought the whole blame was on his shoulders for that penalty against on the Brandon Branks return.
Yeah.
And he just locked himself in the room, and then it was I remember Zach and Simone and yourself and me, we were let's just go get him, and we went to his room and just trying to cheer him up and brought him to the party, and then that really livened things up because you got your everyone's got their families,
Right.
their wives, their big kids, whatever there. So yeah, it's important to to still celebrate your year, and
You got to.
it's the last day working together.
That's right.
For a
yeah.
while, right?
And it's that it's very it's a sad locker room, right? But those couple hours pass, and shoot, we're all, life goes on. It's not like we lost on a battlefield. It's not like we lost our family out there. You got to keep it in perspective, and we actually had fun in that Vancouver after party, but forever goes down as a loss.
And then on the flip side, though, after a win, and especially after Sunday, I'm at, like home. I never got to do that.
Yeah.
Win at home. Oh my goodness, what a party it's going to be.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. I like that it's a 6 p.m. game. That it's nighttime. It'll be dark. It'll be all lit up and probably blacked out most of the fans, and it'll be nuts. It'll be nuts if the Ticats can come away with the victory.
Man, I was yelling so loud at in Calgary when you guys played in 2019.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how I'm going to make the most noise until Dave, our producer, told me we're going to do a post-game show, so I better keep my voice.
Yeah, Dave knows as well. He gave us responsibility after the
warning.
Game.
He said, "Yeah, don't lose your voice and still be able to talk as well."
We'll see how that goes.
Okay, let's. It's time for the keyword to enter for your chance at Grey Cup tickets, as well as round-trip flights to anywhere Swoop flies. The keyword for this show, and we know a thing or two about this place, is what? The keyword for the show, we know a thing or two about this place is, well, the keyword is Danny McManus.
Yeah, somehow our script got tied up there.
Yeah, I think his script's wrong, but Danny McManus is the keyword. So go to ticats.ca/listen to win to enter and for all contest details. That's ticats.ca/listen to win and enter the keyword Danny McManus. Good luck and keep listening all week for more chances to win. That's really cool.
Danny Mac. All right, great. No, that's the keyword you got to enter, and you get a chance at tickets or round-trip flights. And you can keep listening. Louis B will have more content later today with another keyword. And good luck, because those free tickets are quite the deal right now. Cool, Andy. What are you thinking about this game on Sunday? What's your gut telling you? Any predictions for us?
Man, I think the 13th man is going to make a difference. I really think the energy in the city is going to be electric and really beneficial for that defense, and of course just getting any kind of momentum or snuffing any from Winnipeg. I think it really going to come down to the line of scrimmage. Both ways. That's the key in my opinion. I think. I think the Ticats are going to try their best to contain that running game of Winnipeg and force Sac to air it out to beat them. And like looking at last week, wow, they were playing very well in the secondary when the ball was in the air. Penalty free, like looking back for the ball, contesting. So I think that's the solution or the formula, I guess you could say, for the Cats. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's 100% going to be on the line of scrimmage. Who's going to have more success getting to the passer and who can stop the run better. Something about both of these teams to me suggests that and this is sort of my prediction, is that whoever's winning at the end of the first half is going to win the game. Like, I don't think that either of these teams are going to let somebody climb back at them. If they get up early, I could see that sticking. But
interesting.
We'll see. Excited to watch that line of scrimmage battle all night on Sunday. Keep listening throughout the week to the Ticats audio network for more content as we gear up and get things ready for the 108th Grey Cup. Tuz, this has been awesome, man. We'll have one more after the season, and I hope that it's a celebration Task and Tuz episode. But we'll tie things up for the 2021 then. For now, we'll leave it until Sunday at the game. Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, for all our listeners, we'll be pretty much everywhere if you want to come check us out and say hello all week long. So just go to greycup.ca, or what is it? Anyway, go to the website.
Yeah,
just Google
Andy Fantuz, and you'll find him. We'll be around, so that would be great. We've said hi to a bunch of last night. Even got a chance to say hi to a bunch of Ticat fans who are out and about and at the events, and looking forward to seeing a lot of people throughout the week.
All right, buddy. Looking forward to it.